Hi guys, Black is here. And I've made videos before talking about stocks and they didn't do that well. But I got a little something I want to say. All right, last year, I didn't do that well in the stock market. I only made about $40 in the stock market the whole year. And that $40 was all dividends. That's what that $40 was, all dividends. I don't think I sold any. If I sold stock, I didn't make very much profit. I didn't make much profit. Right. Anyway, and when I say not much profit, I mean I think I made less than $40. I think. But anyway, that's not counting the dividends. All right, but anyway, I bought some Robinhood stock a few years ago, and I bought it when it was high. When it first went public or whatever, it was high, and I bought a bunch of it, and the price went down. But when the price went down, the price got down, I think it went below $10, I think. But anyway, I bought a bunch of it when it was down. And as it came up, I sold it about a month ago. To be honest with you, it wasn't a lot. Well, it was like, I think like $1,900 total, but I profit only about $600, which is, anytime you don't lose money, I'm happy with it, right? I should have held on to it. If I had held on to it, it probably would have sold it, maybe, I don't know, a little more, 25, 2,600 maybe. I mean, profit another, I don't know, maybe 500, another 500. But anyway, the point is this. I invested, I bought some Lucid Air stock and I bought some Rivian stock. Again, when they first came out and the price was kind of high and the price dropped down and it hasn't gone back up yet. It's kind of starting to come up a little bit now, a little bit. But I bought a whole bunch of it when it was down. As a matter of fact, the last time I checked Lucid, I think yesterday, it was like $2 and I think 60 some cents per share. Well, I have about 302 shares of Lucid. Now, I have been meaning to watch some stock videos on YouTube. So I went to, I don't remember the guy's name, but he looks like a newscaster. He looks like he's at a news studio. He's talking about stocks and he has people calling in. And some guy calls in, the guy was early 20s. He was talking about, he had bought, he was thinking about, he asked the guy, should he buy, Lucid stock, why it's real low. And the guy told him not to do it, to buy Rivian stock. Now, Rivian stock is like the last time I checked, I think was $15.60 per share, I have Rivian stock, but because it's higher, I have less of it. I think I got maybe 40 or 50 shares of it. But again, I got 300 shares of Lucid. But anyway, the point I'm making in this video is there was a lot of people in the comments, they all talking about, basically agreeing with the guy. And I think they just brown nosing, to be honest with you, because now, I will admit I see more Rivian vehicles than I do Lucid Air vehicles, I will admit. But I do see Lucid Air vehicles. And I don't believe they're going anywhere. But, I'm just glad I bought a bunch of it when it's low, So hopefully if it goes up, I can make, a decent profit. I'm damn sure. I mean, the thing is, the 302 shares are worth about, when I think I invested like so far $1,100 in them. So funny thing, when I first started buying stock in late 2019, if someone told me I was gonna have $1,100 invested in one company, back then I would have never believed it. But the thing is, I'm not selling it, and I bought some, I think early this week. I think like $30 worth or whatever. I'm hoping it goes up. And the funny thing is like a few days ago, it did go up. Because at one point, I was down like $400 on Lucid Air, right? And in a few days, it went up like maybe 30 cents. And that 30 cent went to like, that 30 cent going up 30 cents, because I have so much of it, it went up like $85. And I'm like, wow. But, of course, when it goes down 30 cents, it's going to go down $85 or whatever it is. But I'm not concerned. The point is, I'm holding on to it. And if I lose the money, whatever. I had to spend, $1,000 to get a tree cut down in my backyard. I lost that $1,000, So I will miss $1,000, but if I lose it, whatever. I don't think I'm losing. I'm holding on to it. Just like Robinhood went up. Robinhood was probably negative $300 or $400 also, but it went up, and I ended up selling it, making over $600 profit. So I'm holding on to it. I'm not getting rid of it. And the thing is, I had been wanting to find a stock that was like $2 or $3 per share, that I could buy a bunch of it, and hopefully it'll go up. And Lucid is that stock. Now, I'm not saying buy Lucid stock, but I'm saying if you can afford to lose money, buy it. I tell people, I used to go out and buy $50 scratch off. And once you scratch it off, you don't win anything, you have lost $50. Well, now I'd rather invest that $50 in Lucid Air. I don't know how many shares. I can't do it in my head right now, but again, it's $2.60 per share. $50 divided by $2.60, whatever. I don't know what it is right now. But then, and I'm gonna tell you something else. I had a little bit of Tesla stock. Not really worth talking about, just a little bit of. But I was trying to get my coworker into buying stock, and he had bought some Tesla stock. And this is back when the price was supposed to be so low. But when every time I look at it, it wasn't really that low. I had this conversation with a few people I know, and this one person I know that they know everything about stock, but they don't buy stock. But they know everything about stock. You get what I'm saying? And this person tried to tell me that everybody's selling their Tesla stock or Tesla going out of business. And look at it now. I wished I hadn't sold. I sold it again. I sold a bunch of stock a few weeks ago, and Tesla was one of them. And now I wished I hadn't sold it, because I was looking at it last night. When I sold it, the price was $270 some per share, and now it's $300. I think it's $340 some per share. I think it is. So I wished I hadn't sold it, because I had no idea I knew it was gonna go back up. I didn't think it would go back up that quick in such amount. But you live and you learn. But I'm hoping Lucid Air goes up. I say if they went up $20, that would be a nice chunk of change. But we're gonna wait and see. I'll let y'all know what happens. Having a question, comments, leave them. Dre. Y'all have a good day.